The tight end Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Panthers 21, Saints 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 20.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Bridgewater. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore.
Bridgewater's pass complete to DJ Moore. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Strip that ball. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. I know he ain't got it.
Now Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
McCaffrey. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
14.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. McCaffrey on the counter. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Delta.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense.
4th down.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. You got nothing.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
This is McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Delaney Walker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Sly on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Panthers 28, Saints 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the counter, here's Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run. This is Kamara. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To number 15.
Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
3.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game, 28 all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to it after the pick 6. Bridgewater being chased out left. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, they do pop.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.